Ash, we're going to start a challenge here on Just a Dash. Happy Thursday.
I love challenges. Tell me, what is it?
We're going to call it the hashtag Jonah Hill challenge. Now, hear me out. What you do is you take a photo of yourself wearing a bikini, you post it to social media, and see how long it takes for your partner to tell you to take it down.
Okay. I got plenty of bikini pics.
I know you do. Shockingly, so do I. Here we go. Here's one. And here's another.
Oh my God.
That's too many pictures of me wearing a bikini. Believe it or not, there's at least 20 more of those.
No.
In different bikinis. My 20s were weird. I did a lot of not growing up in my 20s.
Okay. Well, you got it out of your system, or are you still posting bikini pics?
I don't know if Taylor would approve of that. And now that those are up, we're gonna sit with a hashtag Jonah Hill challenge. We'll see how long it takes for Taylor to tell me to take this episode of Just a Dash down. Let's start the 2 minutes. Speaking of Jonah Hill, Sarah Brady is his ex, who accused him of being toxic and emotionally abusive with demanding that she takes down bikini photos. Her Instagram has more than doubled in followers in the 3 days that she has been sharing private text messages between the two of them.
Wow.
She's now at 161,000 followers.
See, it's a ploy. It's just to get more followers.
I'm choosing not to share my opinion on this. But since then, former child actress has accused Jonah Hill of shoving his tongue down her throat at a party when she was 16, he was 24. So a party 15 years ago. Now that these text messages has come out, she has felt inspired to come out and share this detail. It's Jonah Hill has a lot of PR problems right now. Interesting.
Well, I mean, if I could tell you how many dudes have tried to shove their tongues down my mouth when I didn't want it, it'd be a lot.
And that was the one and only time they tried, because I know you're a badass.
Yeah, beat him up.
Emmy nominations have been revealed. I don't care about the award show itself, but there's a lot of shows that I feel deserve to receive accolades because I think they're so well done. For example, Ted Lasso.
I saw your beloved Ted Lasso was on there for Best Comedy.
Try not to be too boring talking about this. Shrinking is another great show. That show did not get nominated for Best Comedy, nor did Harrison Ford get nominated for his performance in the show, which blows my mind because if you have watched Shrinking on Apple TV Plus, he is phenomenal.
Huh? I have not seen that. Oh, because I don't have Apple TV.
Have you watched any of these shows? Here's the most nominated. Yes. Succession. Have you watched Succession?
I watched it. The first couple of seasons I liked, and then it started to get boring.
The Last of Us, starring the new TV daddy, me too, Pedro Pascal. The White Lotus, first season, loved it. Even second season,
loved it.
I got to go back and try. Approaching 2 minutes, continuing the conversation on Just a Dash in the Morning YouTube. What about Ted Lasso? You haven't got on board yet.
No. I loved Wednesday. Oh my God, Wednesday. Addams.
Yep.
Oh my God, that was so good. Surprisingly incredible.
I so agree with you. Jenna Ortega received a nomination. Wednesday got nominated for 12. And then the list goes. I mean, there's The Bear, Dahmer, Barry. They're all great shows. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Shows. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, I love. Dead to Me with Christina Applegate, I loved. Anyway, lots of good ones.
And they're all available to stream, and we're going to have those hopefully for a while because the writers have been on strike since early May, and now it looks like we'll find out today if the actors will join them, which this will be the first time this has happened since 1960, where the writers and actors picketed together. So all of Hollywood going on strike.
Wow, that's crazy. All right, yeah, let's see.
Okay. Speaking of actresses, you brought up something interesting about Brittany Murphy, which I remember her from Clueless and a couple other movies. She was just adorable.
Oh yeah, Girl Interrupted, 8 Mile. God, she was in so many movies back in the day.
She dated Ashton Kutcher. They were a cute couple.
I know. Okay, so yeah, I just found out this little piece of info that I thought was crazy. So she bought Britney Spears' old house that Britney Spears said there was a paranormal activity and freaked her out, and she moved and never ever returned. So
if you've seen her dancing videos as of late, there's paranormal activity in her current home. Somebody has possessed her body.
Maybe she's possessed.
They need a priest to go in there and exorcise whatever is inhabiting poor Britney Spears' body.
Oh, poor Britney. So she claims that her house was haunted, and Brittany Murphy bought it from her with her husband. And as you know, Brittany Murphy passed away several years ago. Her husband died 5 months later in the same house from which I originally thought it was a drug overdose. But
yeah, it wasn't?
No. They both died of acute pneumonia and severe anemia, which is like spooky, you know? Both
and
people,
also something I have no idea what any of that is.
I don't really either. But
sounds bad.
It's not drugs.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And incredibly spooky. My gosh. So you're blaming the ghost then?
I mean, could be. Listen, I watch a lot of ghost adventures and those paranormal shows. So I'm spooked out for sure.
Not spooked out about this. I'm actually spooked out that this hasn't happened sooner. I'm a naive, being a naive white man. I always thought birth control was readily available over the counter for whatever reason. I know Plan B was. Yeah.
Got to go to a doctor, get a prescription.
For the first time ever, it has been approved that birth control, and now only one brand, only one pill, can be sold over the counter. The manufacturer is packaging it as of now, and it'll be available over the counter and available to order online 2024. I didn't know you had to go to a doctor.
In all states?
In all states, nationwide. It's going to be available over the counter.
Because I know that some states were trying to ban birth control.
Which is why?
Because.
Oh gosh, that baffles my mind. Well, I'm glad that this has been approved. I'm glad that birth control is going to be available for those who want to take it. It's a little late for you, unfortunately.
Yep, little late for me.
You missed the boat on that one. Sorry. You're going to have to go through with this thing that's happening to you in about a couple weeks.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh, speaking of that, a teenager, a 17-year-old girl in Florida. Oh, this irks me.
Oh, are you going to depress me? Please do.
Yeah. She just killed her baby. She was 17-year-old girl who says she was just tired and wanted to take a nap that day because raising babies is very, very hard and not everyone should be parents. Let me just say that. But
I agree with that.
Anyway, she mixed the baby formula with fentanyl, enough fentanyl to kill like 10 people, and the poor baby died.
Oh my gosh. So I would take it she's in jail now. And
I'm assuming. I haven't gotten that far in the news. I saw that and was like, oh my God. But, just another reason. Take birth control.
And are we shocked the stories out of our home state?
I know, of course.
All right. If you have nothing else, I'm going to end it on two little tidbits because we got to come out of that depressing story. Unless you can revive it and make us happier.
Well, we got the groping story. I can talk about that tomorrow.
We all like to be groped. Let's save groping for tomorrow.
Okay.
And you get on watching Ted Lasso.
Okay.
You don't have a soul if you haven't watched Ted Lasso.
Okay, I've seen some of the episodes.
Also, Powerball is now up to 850 million, so get your ticket because the next drawing will be on Saturday.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get rich.
Ta-ta.